Welcome back to the Power of Our Thoughts. I'm Ara Harathunian. We've successfully tuned our frequency and embraced joy in the present. Today, we turn our gaze forward using intentional thought to align ourselves with the future we are building. We are focusing on visualization, mental rehearsal, and how it helps create a future self you can truly trust. Your brain responds powerfully to imagined practice. It strengthens neural pathways for action just as much as physical practice does. The goal is to move beyond wishing and into intentional, embodied clarity. We are creating a mental map that makes the future feel inevitable, not intimidating. Let's start with a future self snapshot. Close your eyes. Settle your body and breathe. Picture yourself 6 to 12 months from now, having successfully implemented the changes you desire. Where are you geographically? What 3 core qualities define you now? For example, patient, consistent, joyful. How do you walk into a room with confidence or anxiety? Most importantly, what's one thing you are profoundly proud you kept showing up for? Now, translate that image into a one-line identity statement. For example, I am becoming a consistent creator who publishes weekly because clarity is more important than perfection. This statement is your new frequency. This identity anchors your daily thoughts. Every time the inner critic whispers doubt, you respond with your identity. That's the old me. The new me is becoming consistent. Visualization is most effective when it is specific and sensory. This is not passive dreaming. It is an active mental rehearsal. And so here are the 4 steps for a 3 to 5 minute session. 1. Scene. See a single, specific moment of success, not the outcome, but the action. Hitting send on the difficult email, speaking calmly during a tense conversation, or finishing that challenging run. 2. The senses. Add rich detail. What is the light like? What do you hear? What is your posture? Most importantly, feel the breath in your body during the successful action. 3. Self-talk. Hear the inner coach guiding you. I've trained for this, one step at a time. And finally, 4. Finish line. End the session by feeling the afterglow, the quiet pride, the relief, the gratitude. I use this myself when I have a difficult conversation ahead. I don't visualize the other person's response. I visualize my state. I visualize myself taking 3 deep breaths, maintaining a grounded posture, and speaking with clarity, not defensiveness. By mentally rehearsing my own conduct, I ensure that when the moment arrives, my brain defaults to the successful pathway I practiced. A future we can trust must account for setbacks. Visualization alone can feel like wishful thinking if we don't prepare for the inevitable obstacles. This is where the powerful mental technique called WHOOP comes in. That is, wish, outcome, obstacle, plan. The wish is state your goal clearly. For example, publish a thought leadership post weekly. The outcome is describe the best result. For example, clarity, connection, and momentum with my audience. 3. Obstacle is identify the internal hurdle, perfectionism and self-criticism. And finally, plan, the if and then, is create a specific response. If perfectionism shows up and I feel the urge to keep editing, then I will hit publish at 80% completion and make notes for review next day. Whoop is mental preparation for turbulence. By deciding your response before the obstacle arises, you free your future self to act skillfully rather than react emotionally. Let's breathe in the image of your competent future self. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply, receiving the clarity of your goal. and exhale slowly, letting go of the fear of failure. Feel the calm certainty of your planned response to the biggest obstacle. You are ready. So, here is your 7-day challenge. Commit to a daily 3-minute visualization of your next tiny step of success. Create one full whoop for a current goal. Finally, take one proof step, something small and visible today. Set the timer, book the session, lay out your running shoes that aligns with your desired future self. The optional is invite the creative spirit to breathe courage and clarity into your mental rehearsal. Visualize with kindness, act with courage. That's how futures are truly formed. And to finish this episode next time, we conclude our series with mindfulness, self-compassion, and affirmations that work, grounding your power in the present moment. Go well, stay well, be well, and trust the future self you are creating.